When artist DeWanda Wise moves back to her childhood home alongside her new stepdaughters and husband, old memories and familiar imaginary friends start to re-emerge, befriending the youngest of the stepdaughters and threatening the well-beings of everyone in the house. Imaginary is a decent horror for much of its run. It presents an interesting, albeit standard, dysfunctional family dynamic, and it throws them into a spooky situation where the unknown is the biggest fear and threat. The film manages to build tension and mystery quite well for the most part, but it never capitalizes on them with original or all that shocking or surprising jump scares. It's a horror film that does all the hard work but then squanders it. It's doubly disappointing when the film reaches its third act and almost completely goes off the rails. The film almost fully diverges into fantasy territory, adding in humorous but out of place one-liners, which didn't exist prior to that point. It acknowledges its own stupidity and absurdity in strange ways, breaking the immersion and deflating any sense of horror or dread. Not helping are the explanations of the greater lore and backstory. When it comes time to finally explain what's going on, the film fails to do so in an interesting way. This is a horror film with an interesting idea first, and then a hastily developed explanation added in later. Imaginary is full of cool, interesting concepts. It builds tension well, but rarely delivers on genuine scares. Then it shifts into fully absurd territory with jokes and actions that feel totally out of place. It's quite disappointing.